Thank you so much, Mr. Chamwada. Dr. Boniface Onsongo will be joining us in a few. My name is Ebenezer, and I'd love to see my slides I think I shared earlier. They're just 3, each is 1 minute, so don't worry. But we are wellness people. We are wellness people, so I'd like us to stand. I'd like us to stand. Right? Someone says sitting is the new smoking. Someone says sitting is the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking. Why? You sit for 8 hours in your office every day for 6 days a week, and you work in that office for the next 45 years. You can imagine what happens when you go back home, right? All right, so we can now have our seats. Thank you so much. That was refreshing, right? Great. So I am here as part of Stable Health Foundation, and as Mr. Alex has said, we are looking forward to having a fantastic collaborative initiative to basically empower each one of us to be able to take what we call wellness, very important. On my next slide, there's something that I want you to see, something which we call the illness-wellness continuum. I have heard many speakers here talk about money. Money here, money there, right? But how will you make money if you are unwell? How will you make that money if you are unwell? Please, let's go to the next slide. From the IT team, and I'd like to show us where most of us are. There's a word there called comfort zone. Comfort zone. You're comfortable sitting for the last 6 hours after eating a heap of, what was that for lunch? Yeah, so most of us are there where we call neutral. There is a sense of false witness. And let me tell you something. One thing that is unique about me here is that I've not been to America, but I'll go to America with Alex one of these fine days. And I have heard a lot of you guys have been out of this country, and I'm looking forward. But now, how do you move? Either you go to the left or you go to the right. But the reason why we have wellness checkups just across with the Equity Afya team is because we want you to go to the level 10. Can you guys see level 10? And I love that some of you are taking that photo because I'd like all of us to go over to that level 10. We are looking forward to taking proactive action. Look at what happens at the neutral level. No symptoms, nutrition is inconsistent, your exercise is sporadic, health is not even a high priority because you don't feel anywhere any pain in your body. I usually tell people, the year is coming to an end. I don't know how many of us here have done their annual wellness checkup. Have you? Well, some of you had. I actually met a gentleman out here who told me he's learned something called visceral fat. Visceral fat ni nini? Someone touch your tummy. Visceral fat. Say visceral fat. Yes, someone today we are checking your visceral fat right there. So learn something. What is visceral fat? And how exactly does it affect your ability to make money in the next 10 years, all right? So that you can move into good health. What happens in good health? Regular exercise. You have nutritional wellness. Education, minimal nerve interference, right? Some people, when we walk, we go up the stairs, you say, hey, my knees have started feeling like this, like that. My back, when I sit, I need to change my chair, right? And that means that you may not be as productive as you're supposed to be. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage each one of us before you leave here, make sure you pass by that desk and get checked up. And when you go out, make sure you do a comprehensive annual wellness checkup. Now, when we talk about diaspora remittances, about 500 billion Kenyan shillings is sent into Kenya every year. Do you know how much of that actually goes into what we call sick care? Out of 500 billion shillings, almost 20 to 30% of that goes into treating preventable illness. Now, the Hyssop property guys have been here. You can imagine how much money we'll be able to use to build houses, right? So take the next step. And you can show me the last slide because I can see Mr. Chamwada walking towards my direction, and I don't want him to stand here next to me. So take your next step. You can check out that website at the bottom right there. You'll be able to begin your journey to wellness. You can also scan that QR code. It will lead you to a WhatsApp. You can be able to get your lab samples taken at home. Someone can visit you at home. Your doctor can visit you at home, and you can get your annual wellness checkup done. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.